Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Operation Wolf on the ZX Spectrum as part of my series of videos where I revisit what I frankly consider to be the best arcade ports on the machine. I simply had to revisit Operation Wolf by Ocean, released in 1988. It's a port of the 1987 arcade machine of the same name. I'm pretty sure it was the most popular arcade machine of that year and won an award as arcade game of the year, but I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with this game. It was a first-person shooter light gun game essentially in the arcade, where I saw this in Westford Ho, released in the arcades in '87, with a full-size Uzi mounted to it and a red button on the barrel for you to do rockets. And the recoil on it, at least to me as a kid, was insane. And growing up watching shows like the A-Team and stuff like that in various movies, this was something else. I mean, we'd seen Wild Gunman, but this had a friggin' Uzi mounted to it. Now, I could be wrong on this, so don't bother correcting me, don't care. But wasn't the first one, despite the fact that it being mounted like an analog joystick, was still, in the sense, a traditional light gun. But its sequel, Operation Thunderbolt, they were actually joysticks. Again, don't know, don't care, but I thought I'd put it out there. So, in the arcades, yeah, you play Roy Adams, Special Forces, who gets dropped into enemy territory to rescue a group of hostages. And it's 6 stages. It's first-person shooter, and the stages scroll from right to left and left to right. Now, obviously, on the micros, because this was ported to everything. I mean, there is a Master System. It's all right. There is a NES. It's all right. The ones I want to talk about are the ones by Ocean. Well, this is what I want to talk about. The Spectrum, Amstrad, Commodore, Amiga, Atari ST. Although, I do have a soft spot for the PC Engine version, which is nothing to do with Ocean. The 8-bits, this is just absolutely fantastic. To be fair, the Amiga and the Atari ST ports of this look insane. Yeah. It's balls-horrifically hard. It got absolutely amazing reviews back in the day. It's amongst my favourite Bob Wakelin box art. This is the 128K version, and it's got all the bells and whistles of the arcade. But obviously, hang on, enter, you play it with a crosshair. I mean, that was a given that was going to happen. And it does not ruin the game. It really does not ruin the game. It's still balls hub. There was a version released for the light gun, whatever the light gun was that came out on the Spectrum. We had it back in the day. It was cheap in the paper, so we bought it, and it had Operation Wolf on there. And do you know what? Just play it with keys. Because maybe the light gun, listen to this. Maybe the Spectrum didn't have the grunt for the light gun to work properly, because I remember it, but it could just be me, that it slowed the game down, and when you fired, an awful black line would go up and across to work out where, or to pinpoint where the enemy was, for it to register you shooting them. Because, you know, light gun on a ZX Spectrum. But up, down, QA, O left, P right, left, right, fire, M, Z, grenade, keys of champions. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I never really played the light gun, and all the games that came in that pack I didn't bother playing either. I had a light gun on my Master System for a bit, and that could handle it. But by the way, that is by the way, sorry, because this is ZX Spectrum port of Operation Wolf. Now, like I said, you saw the intro at the start. You had the intro, you've got the music. Just fantastic. This is why I love arcade ports on the Spectrum. It felt like you got to experience the arcade at home. You knew it was watered down, you know, but you still got to play a version, that's the key point here, a version of that machine that you loved in the arcades at home. Anyway, let's get into it. 1, keyboard. Operation initiated, rescue the hostages. Score, top left. Beneath that, the yellow, is my magazines. Then you see bullets representative of each magazine. Beneath that you see grenades. Beneath that you see enemy, will tell you how many people, helicopters. Hang on, communication set. I cut off the enemy supply. Begin round with 7 magazines, 5 grenades. Good luck. Yeah. How many people you kill, trucks, helicopters. Listen to the... Oh! Don't you throw the bloody grenades at me. Listen to the noise your Uzi makes. Now, the hostages at the bottom. I could be wrong, but can you not rescue any hostages until you get to the final stage? There's so much going on. It's so quick. It's a little too quick, you could argue, but that's a testament to the fact that there is no slowdown. None. All the enemy characters, albeit in monochromic ZX Spectrum form, are represented here. Now, the white that's slowly turning red and yellow, that is my health. But again, I'm pretty sure you will know this if you play Operation Wolf. This is the bit I find a bit... Do you take out the helicopters first? Look how many of them there were. I'm getting spanked. Also, oh, we made it. I don't think it resets your health when you go to the next stage. Okay, clear this scene. Bonus 10,000. Yeah, but I'm Special Forces. I'm not a merc, so I don't get fucking 10,000, do I? Because again, I'm Special Forces. You succeed in demolishing a communication set up and cutting an enemy off from the base. You don't get the little picture there, but I can forgive it. And you don't get the map. Jungle. Extract enemy information from the... Thanks for letting me read it. Game. Begin round with 5 magazines, 0 grenades. Great, so... We've got, you know, we're doing the monochromic spectrum route. Oh, P is, I don't know, physical stamina? Health, basically. But yeah, so to differentiate each stage, basic different colour change. Swap, if you will. There are innocent people on this stage. There were innocent people on the previous stage. They were nurses. I can't remember if I shot any. That little kiddie running along is an innocent person, because I don't know about you, but if I heard a massive amount of gunfire and this huge amount of ordnance being destroyed, I'm dead. You sustained a lethal injury. Sorry, but you were finished. Yeah, I just run through the middle of it and see what was going on. You're not going to see much of this, because it is brutal. But, oh, I do get to continue. Operation Map. Jungle. Extract enemy information from the location of the concentration camp. 4 magazines, 2 grenades. And I just used 1 up. But yeah, now, monochromic or not, I think there's a port on the MSX, and it looks like this, but... This to me, yeah, a decent representation of Operation Wolf. There's so much going on, it's so quick, it's got all the bells and whistles. Right, the graphics may be missing, but you've got the music and you've got the introduction scene. Shoot the chickens, because why not? But I loved this as a kid. I absolutely loved. Was that screen clearer? Just because, like I said, it felt like the arcade. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's my birthday, and I'll cry if I want to. Did I get that? I don't know if I got that. I'm going to doom myself by saying this out loud, but my health is of a decent amount, shall we say. Like I said, don't play it with a gun. Now, the other thing that's interesting about this port compared to other ports is, hey, okay, cleared this scene, 10,000. Well, if I am going to get the money, let's retire and go. Right, is the information, you know, magazines, bullets, enemies, hostages, health, and that is on the right-hand side. It's not always on the right-hand side in various versions. Sometimes it's along the bottom, and I think the fact that they've copied the arcade is nice. It's nice. Begin round with 0 magazines and 0 grenades. Did I misread that? Right. Got 1. Oh, did it give you 1 out of pity? I think so. But... Right, so, yeah, I got it wrong, so I explained it wrong. If you look at the enemy I've got to kill, the vehicles, and, you know, well, the troopers, helicopters, stuff like that, they count down. No point looking left to check, because you'll get spanked. Oh, I think there's a little bit of slowdown going on, but to be fair, I'll let it off. Look at this! I need you. Yeah, some of that you like. Oh! At least it's pitying me. And giving me a reasonable amount of ammunition. I say that. I'm out now. Oh! Down to the wire. So where are the really big blokes wearing body armour with the M60s? Holy shit, look at me! Okay, get this scene bonus. 10,000. I got to sneak a peek and see how high the vehicle counts are. What's going on at the start of the stage? The village is freed and recovered from damage. Communication center, jungle village, powder magazine. Basically, I don't know, munitions? 0 magazine, 0 grenade. It doesn't fuck around for fucking you over, does it? Yoink. But yeah, I love this game. I think that awkward pauses are the order of the day. But Operation Thunderbolt was a bit too much for the creaky Spectrum. Oh, look at that! There you are! You gotta shoot him in the head. There's the slowdown. Probably never noticed the slowdown before because I never got this far in it. Apologies for the background noise. I do live in the business road in the West Country, and despite the fact that I'm in the middle of a war, you can still hear it. Yoink! I never think I got... Oh, I don't think I got past level 2 as a kid. It's not to say I'm going to get past this, because I'm about to get spanked, look. Oh. Oh! Do you have to check the helicopters out? I mean, are they both dishing the set? Shoo, you lucky son bitch. Same amount of damage, so it doesn't really matter. Take the blokes out, take the helicopters out. You can't take them both, and either way you're going to draw fire and get spanked. Holy shit! How many continues have I got there? I think this might be the best I've ever done. I am of course playing this, hence the fact of the series where I revisit games on my retro games of the Spectrum, so maybe it's this rubber-keyed goodness. The raid on the powder magazine was successful. You have a new supply of ammunition. Okay, concentration camp. This is it! There are 5 hostages, help them. Right, so you got... They run to get on the... Is it a plane? I don't know, I don't think I ever got this far as a kid. I've got no health. Do you mean to tell me the powder magazine didn't have a bloody... At least a kitchen cabinet with some fucking aspirin? I find that... There's a hostage! One down. Shortly followed by me next. Down. There's another one. You're welcome. Basically, don't go mental. There's third. Firing at the right hand side of the screen. Oh, I'm dead. You've seen lethal injury. Sorry, but you are finished. To get the proper arcade end, which we won't get in this, do you not have to, Oh, there you go. Do you not have to, save... Not shoot single hostage, because if you, like, shoot one but the rest go by, then you don't trigger... I don't know, I might be confusing that with, Operation Thunderbolt. Won't let me put my name in, but I'm number 1, because... Why not? So... There you go, Operation Wolf, the Dirty Dozen. I see what you did there, on the ZX Spectrum. I have talked a massive amount of bollocks in this video, but it's not everyone's cup of tea, I am aware of that, but I think it is generally one of the best arcade ports on the ZX Spectrum. Maybe I'll revisit Operation Thunderbolt, maybe I won't, maybe I'll get a white stick. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this on the Spectrum back in the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.